Hey, what's up everyone? It's Erin Elise. Welcome back to my channel. This is the last episode of my Southeast Asia backpacking extravaganza. And I think at this point I am headed on a flight to Bangkok. The flight went well and we ended up getting to Bangkok pretty late and we hopped on a bus. Okay, down the alley. To my hostel. Get into it, Ani.
It's getting heavy.
This was definitely my least favorite hostel that we stayed at. Kind of knew it was going to be because it was the cheapest one. It was, I think, $10 a night. So splitting a private room, it was $5 each. Yeah, here are videos of it. Look at this. The first thing that really grabbed my attention when I walked in were these creepy tiles. Something about them really just read abandoned children's hospital spooky vibes. I don't know, wasn't for me. The bedding that they gave us just didn't seem clean. We didn't have AC. That was the biggest thing, honestly. We had a private room, but it was still a hostel, so we shared a bathroom at the end of the hall, and it was a shared toilet and shower room, which is pretty common, but this one didn't drain, so there were always 2 inches of water in the bottom by the toilet. So every time you went to the bathroom, it was just your feet would get wet. Ooh. There's also no soap. So it was just kind of gross. And normally that wouldn't be that big of a deal because you're going to be out exploring and you're really only going to come back to sleep. But I actually got really sick in Bangkok, which I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, that first night we kind of dropped our bags and then we headed out to explore. It was just a short walk to all of these really cool bars and restaurants. The next morning I woke up feeling very sick, and that's not really uncommon if you are traveling abroad, eating a bunch of different food and stuff like that. So pretty much laying in the very hot, no AC hostel for the next 2 days of our trip. So again, the hostel wasn't great, but if you're not going to spend a lot of time there, it's not a big deal. Unfortunately, I was in that nasty shower bathroom a lot, and so anyway, I really want to go back to Bangkok one day because I didn't get to do a whole lot while I was there. But I was glad that I was only out for a couple days, and we are headed now to Siem Reap, Cambodia. I stayed in Siem Reap for about a week and a half and bounced around from a couple different hotels, and they were all amazing. Yes! AC! Whoa! Ah, we get a bathroom! And there's a toilet! Yes! And guess what? We even get soap here! Look at that! Boom, boom. And mini toothbrush with little mini toothpaste. This was the beautiful lobby, but the real treat was up on the top floor. Amazing. Wow. You're stressing me out. Might come up here in the morning and swim laps.
Siem Reap was the first place that we tried out a tuk-tuk, and these are so much fun and a very cheap way to get around the city. At some point we had to find an electronics store because I desperately needed a new GoPro after I ruined mine somewhere in Thailand. Big bummer, but I was glad that I could find one. We spent a lot of time just walking around the city and visiting some beautiful temples. Later, we got back to our hotel and saw our laundry drying on the side of the road, which was so funny. And then we freshened up because it was actually Valentine's Day and we wanted to get a fancy dinner. Oh, this is Valentine's-y. You want one out here? Always get the photo. Then we walked around Pub Street, which was so much fun. It was all decorated for Valentine's Day. I can confirm because I came back a week later and all of these heart decorations were gone. But it was just so stinking cute. Eventually we found our way up to a really beautiful rooftop bar and got some great drinks there. The bartender just picked these for us. Climbed from that tree! He climbed off the balcony to get us these. Oh, this smells so good. And our drinks are looking amazing! What you got there, Ani?
All of my laundry.
Show it, show it. Well, I can't remember the last time that somebody did my laundry for me, but
Thank goodness.
pretty nice. Then it was my last full day with my friend, and so we wanted to get some souvenirs before they left. We heard really good things about this spot called the Made in Cambodia Market. It was really cool because it had a big focus on art, and so all of the artists were actually there selling their own work, and you were able to talk to them and learn more about what they do. I got a couple pieces of jewelry and some pottery that I absolutely love. And another cool thing was that they didn't allow any plastic bags, so we got a bunch of these like really cool handmade baggies to take our souvenirs home with. And then out of nowhere it started torrentially downpouring, so we headed back to our second hotel so that we could jump in the pool. We get that pool to myself! I didn't want to like float on my back, but it's like should I do it? Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting out of that. Once it stopped raining, we found some donuts around town and called it a night.
We want to stop here?
That morning, my friend ended up leaving to head back to the US, and it was pretty sad, but I was really grateful that they were able to come and hang out with me for as long as they did. Then I had a couple of days to myself to kind of just rest, have some alone time before I met up with the group that I met with Hannah Lee Duggan. I made 3 videos of the time that I spent with that group, and it was an amazing part of the trip. Make sure that you check those out. I will link them in the description below. And sadly, that is the end of my Southeast Asia video trip. I think I made 6 videos from this experience. It was a life-changing trip and probably one of the best things I've done. Highly recommend checking out Southeast Asia, and I recommend staying there for way longer than I did. I was there for a very short time, and I just kind of like packed in as much as I possibly could, but it was so fun, and now I totally have that itch to want to go back. So thank you so much for watching. Give me a like and a comment, subscribe if you want, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!